Hi, welcome to the Witch House. Pull up a chair, have a sit, and let's chat. And today we are chatting shout outs! Shout outs! So, this is a VR to the lovely Maha over at Maha's Treasure Box. And I'm going to shout out a few of the channels that I watch that I think people should know about. So, um, I will put the links to all the channel in the description box below so you can easily find them. And with that, here we go. So my first two I have to because these are like two of my besties. And so the first one is Jilly at Little Zen Crone. I love Jilly to pieces. She is just my heart. And I have learned so much from Jilly, and she is putting out some awesome stuff with her Monday Zen meditation and her Wednesday Tarot Wisdom, which I love, and she's got more stuff coming, and it's all good. So get yourself over to Little Zen Crone. The next one is the lovely Sunny at Wayward Sun. Now, Sunny has not done videos in quite a while. She's you know how it goes. Life gets in the way sometime. But I'm hoping that maybe we can, after Tarothon, coax her into doing cards and coffee on Friday. Cards and coffee is something she used to do every Friday, where she would sling her Lenormand cards. She is like a Lenormand queen. I kid you not. You need to see her work those cards. I'm telling you. So, Wayward Sun, that's another good one. I'm going to shout out Tom Benjamin. I don't often hear Tom's name mentioned in a lot of videos, but the man is just, I think, brilliant when it comes to tarot. His book, Tarot on Earth, I think, is a must have. Especially if you're going to study the Marseille, but it helps in all facets of tarot, I think. It's just a wonderful book, wonderful book. And Tom is just really a wonderful guy, and he's got awesome content on his channel, and so you should go over and give Tom a like. Next on my list is the Woodland Hag, our very own Mags in Scotland. And God, she has some infinite, I would say, feminine wisdom, and she shares about her ancestry and her heritage from where she lives in Scotland, and she's just really in touch with the earth and Mother Nature, and she is just a beautiful soul. And so go check out Megs, the Woodland Hag. Next on my list is Grun Ula, our very own Grun Ula. I love Dee Dee. Dee Dee is, she has got great stuff on her channel. She does first impressions, but she also does reviews of tarot decks. She compares tarot decks. She has lots of, I think, very deep insight on tarot and symbolism and things of that nature, as well as she gets this thing called an enchanted crystal box every month. And it's just so much fun to watch her open all these crystals and to see what she gets every month. So I love watching her unbox those things. So go check out our very favorite Green Owl, Grun Ula, Dee Dee over at, Grun Ul. Next is my friend Valerie. Valerie has a channel called And the Moon Loves Me. Now, Valerie's pretty new. She's got just a few videos up, but she's getting her feet wet, and I think it's fantastic. She's a lovely woman, and she's currently going through her deck collection. So, so go check out Valerie over at And the Moon Loves Me. Next on my list is D Star Silvermoon. D Star Silvermoon. Dory. Dory is amazing. She has so much witchery behind her and tarot behind her, and she has some wonderful insights into witchiness and tarotness, and her witchy space is just awesome, which she changes up and she does tours, and so go check out D Star Silver Moon. She's awesome. I'm going to mention Slip the Trap, Chris, our friend Chris over at Slip the Trap. Now Chris has a huge tarot collection, and I'm not sure how much of it he actually reads, but he has done like hundreds. I think he must have like 400 decks now, but he has done hundreds of flip throughs of decks. So if you need a deck, that's where you should go to look for it first. In addition, Chris lately, over I'd probably say the last 6 months, nearly every night, if not every night, Chris has been lighting a candle for anyone who has asked him to. Be this, whether he says who the candle is for or he doesn't say who it's for, he knows who it's for if you have reached out to him and said, I would like to be on the candle list. So I think that is just beautiful in itself, from just, Chris wanting to do something nice for people and for the community itself. So really go over and check out Chris. I know he's done a couple of lives recently, so just keep your eyes peeled for those, because I don't think he's been keeping those up. He's just been doing the lives where he does the candle lighting or chanting or listening to music or talking. But if you can catch him live, that is so cool. He's just a really nice guy. So go over and check out Slip the Trap. And then I have on my list our buddy Steven, Sound of an Ocean Wave. Steven is just so awesome. I mean, he does a daily tarot and oracle reading for whoever watches him. Every day he does a video with a daily tarot or oracle reading. And they're really wonderful and they're very insightful. Stephen started, he started reading tarot and oracle not that long ago. But man, he has taken to it like a fish in water. His insights can be really very in-depth and very powerful. I know I personally have had several amazing readings from Stephen, just from the general ones that he's done for the public. So if you want a terrific daily read, go see Stephen over at Sound of an Ocean Wave. So he's awesome. Okay, and then my last witchy shout out is going to be for a woman I just found. And she goes by Shadow Harvest. She's witchy. And, she's talking about her evolving practice from where she was to where she is now, and how she wants things to look. And it's almost like, she's talking through her life. Yeah, and it's interesting to be involved in someone's life, to give them feedback, because she asks her viewers questions like, what do you think about this? Or how do you deal with this? And I've just found her to be very delightful and very interesting. And she just moved not too long ago, so she's getting used to being in a new place. Okay, so now here are some channels that you probably would not even think that I would be watching, but I do, and on a regular basis. And they have nothing to do with witchy, and they have nothing to do with tarot. So the first one is Sam Johnson. Sam is a voice teacher. Don't ask me, when you first pull up YouTube and that random stuff comes up, at every once in a while, I'll see a video that looks interesting and I'll just click on it and go. Well, that's how I found Sam. So, Sam is a voice teacher. And to listen to him, he listens to videos of of singers. He listens to videos of singers singing live, and then he analyzes their vocal structure and their vocals. And of course, he listens to professional people sing. You know, Kelly Clarkson. He's done Justin Bieber, Adam Lambert, and to listen to how he can literally talk about what they're doing with their voice, how they're using their vocal cords and their muscles, where the air is coming from. I just find it absolutely freaking fascinating that is so much of a science behind being a singer. You know, it's not just you sing from your diaphragm. There's a whole lot of other business going on. So I just find it extremely fascinating to watch him and listen to him talk about how singers sing and how they hit the notes they hit. He's pretty interesting. This one is going to tickle some people. There's a YouTube channel that's called English Heritage. Yes, British channel, English Heritage. I'm sure all my Brit friends will be familiar with this one. But the funny thing is the video that drew me into English Heritage was about a woman who ran the kitchen of a manor house in Victorian times. And they actually have this woman's cookbook, handwritten cookbook, and they remake some of the recipes that she had that she would serve at the manor house. And so I just thought that was so very interesting. And there are a lot of things about cooking during that time period and now that really haven't changed very much if you make it from scratch. So that's kind of what drew me into that. So English Heritage. Another great one is called Atlas Obscura. Atlas Obscura. And of course, that's all the obscure, weird, strange little snippets about people, places, and things that nobody knows about. I find that information really interesting as well. That's why the only one of the few shows I do watch is Mysteries at the Museum, because I love all that obscure information that's the public doesn't readily know about. So so go check out Atlas Obscura. And then my last channel I'm going to shout out is Baumgartner Restoration. And I actually found this guy on Instagram first. He was Instagramming. He is a fine arts or painting. He is a painting restorer. And I'm not sure that's the right word for it, but he takes antique paintings and tries to restore them back to their glory, the way they were. And he shoots videos of his process, and he shows what the paintings look like when they come in from his clients, and he shows all the steps he has to go through in order to clean up the picture and then fix the picture to make it look like it should look. And it's very interesting. Sometimes he has to completely take off another conservator's work. It's just fascinating to watch a classical painting that has been, badly neglected, be returned to stunning glory. He does absolutely wonderful work. He just now moved studios, so he won't have new videos up for a while. But he started out on Instagram, and he was doing these short videos on Instagram, and people clamored for him so much, he went to YouTube, and now he does these 20-30 minute YouTube videos about the process. And it's just absolutely fascinating how somebody can take a piece of art like that and fix it. Just stunning, stunning, stunning. He also has started doing ASMR videos of his painting restoration process as well. So if you're interested in an ASMR video, then go check out Baumgartner Restoration. Okay, folks, that is my list of shout outs. I want you to now go find everybody down in the description box and show everybody some love. And yeah, so much chakra love, and I'll see you on the next one.